Hello everybody, welcome back to another Jurassic World Chaos Theory action figure review. This is continuing our look at the Jurassic World Chaos Theory story packs. There's 3 of them so far. Hopefully we get more. So far we've taken a look at Darius already. I have him right here. There's Darius. Already took a look at Darius. We're going to take a look at Kenji. And then we're going to take a look at Yasmina in the next part. Expect these to kind of release one after another. It might be like a 2 video kind of week where I just kind of pump these out. I thought about doing them all as one video. If you guys want a compilation, I might do that for those who don't want to sit through the big video. But yeah, this is the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Kenji and Stygimoloch Defender pack. This is a goofy set, I will say. At least with Darius, it's kind of referencing a specific episode, where it's the first episode and Darius has the stun prod and he fights the Triceratops. Season 3 of Chaos Theory is not out yet, so there might be an episode where Kenji medically treats a Stygimoloch, but that has not happened yet. But this is Kenji, and this is our first version of Kenji we're looking at for Chaos Theory. We are technically getting another version of Kenji. So there's another version of Kenji. It's the Kenji Moto Escape pack, and it's not coming to the United States. I ordered one. I am importing it from Australia. It cost me more than I would like to spend on the set, but Kenji is Yaz is my favorite character in Camp Cretaceous, but she really has not done all that much in Chaos Theory. So I'm gonna say it, Kenji's probably my favorite in Chaos Theory. He's my second favorite in Camp Cretaceous. Now for those who don't know, Kenji has a new voice actor in Chaos Theory. I just looked up the name. I think it's Daniel Barnett. I'll put it in post if I'm wrong. But Ryan Potter, who originally voiced Kenji, got a little too money hungry. He was like, "Oh, I'm too good for this show." I get Jenna Ortega not coming back to voice Brooklyn, seeing as Jenna Ortega probably costs a lot of money now. Ryan Potter, he's a good actor, don't get me wrong, but the new Kenji voice actor, he's not all there. He does a good job. No hate towards the guy. It's just I miss my old Kenji voice. But here's Kenji and the Stygimoloch here. This is the inferior version of Kenji, the motorcycle set. Kenji looks a lot better. I think it's just because he's got the jacket overlay. This doesn't look bad. But yeah, here's Kenji and Stygimoloch. Looking at the box, you got Chaos Theory logo, you got Darius and the Allosaurus. Chaos Theory, Epic Evolution. They're continuing Chaos Theory for the first part of 2025, but we haven't seen a ton of human figures revealed other than the Darius and Baryonyx set. Hopefully we get Yaz. Hopefully we get Sammy and Brooklyn. I'm really worried we're not going to get a Sammy and Brooklyn before the Rebirth merchandise starts hitting. I really hope we get those 2 characters in the line before they start hitting Rebirth hard. So please, Mattel, I know you're not watching, but if someone who is watching who can contact them, I will buy a Brooklyn and Sammy. I'll buy them in a 2-pack, whatever it takes. But yeah, Kenji set. Kenji comes with a cast, a medical bag, a gun. Now all of the accessories are reused accessories, unfortunately, but it works. And the Stygimoloch is nothing new. It's the new paint job, but it's our second Chaos Theory Stygimoloch, and it doesn't look all that great. But yeah, his accessories are all reuse. The cast comes from the Hammond Collection Baby T-Rex of all things. The gun comes in the Ben set, just a lot less paint. And this is a really fun piece of reuse. The medical bag is the same one that came with Zia in Fallen Kingdom, which, that's a throwback. We will compare all of these to their original versions of the accessories. Maybe not the cast. I have the young T-Rex in the dorm with me. This is going to be kind of a weirdly split up video where the first half will be recorded in the dorm with me, the second half will be recorded at my house. Thanksgiving break has given me the opportunity to go home and kind of compare these. I was going to wait to record them at home, but I figured I'd get the first unboxing part done here, go ahead and get that all edited, and when I'm home I can wrap it up and do the comparisons. So yeah, Ken is my chemistry professor. Kenji and Stygimoloch Defender pack. There's your code there, UPCs. If you don't know, these are kind of hard to find. They're only really showing up at Kohl's. I got them the whole case off of Entertainment Earth. If they're still available there, you can order it there or off of Kohl's.com if you want these sets. They're pretty neat little sets. Chaos Theory, Chaos Theory. The back of the box, I really hate this render. I was talking about the Darius one, how I liked it. I really hate this render. You got Stygimoloch, Kenji. He's doing the Metascool on the Stiggy. There he is with a gun, Kenji with a gun. The other figures in the wave, you've got the Darius set, which you're taking a look at, and then we'll have the Yasmina set soon with the Monolophosaurus. And yeah, I'm sure you're done with me yammering on. Let's go ahead and get this out of the box. So here's everything out of the box, and I will say out of all of these sets, this one does offer the most storytelling. Like, they're called story packs. It does provide the most storytelling elements. You can have Kenji, you know, tranquilize the Stygimoloch, administer medical care, and patch it up with the cast. So that is neat. It's still the worst of these 3 story packs. I'll get into it. It's not a bad set. It's worth the $15. You get 3 accessories, which is a lot of accessories. You get a pretty beefy Stygimoloch, and you get Kenji, who's awesome. So yeah, let's take a look at Stiggy first. He's probably the least interesting part. Here's Stiggy. It's much more Fallen Kingdom Stiggy than the original kind of Stiggy. It might match one that appears in the episode with the Stiggies in it. I haven't rewatched season 1 of Chaos Theory, so it's been a minute. But Stiggy doesn't look bad. No painted pupils though, Mattel. You left them, I mean, you painted them, but they're all black, and it looks kind of soulless and creepy. I think they did that with the other Stygimoloch though, so at least it's consistent. We'll compare them later. And yeah, it's a Stygimoloch. It's a fun one to get in the line. You can have it ram, you can have it do all your Stygimoloch kind of things. It's got all your standard articulation. It's bigger than the Fallen Kingdom Stiggies. It's a bit stockier. We do know that from the Ben. Whichever Ben or Darius has the Stygimoloch in their playset. The scan code is right here. You can scan this bad boy into Jurassic World Facts. He will scan. Not a bad Stygimoloch, and he comes with a cast. The cast is the same that comes with the Hammond Collection Baby T-Rex. It does feel lesser plastic quality. Might be my Hammond Collection Baby T-Rex cast is oddly oily feeling. So who knows what that's about. But it's the exact same piece, but it does fit around our Stygimoloch, which is nice. I will bring in the Baby Rex to compare casts. Get them to sign each other's casts. So yeah, you could put that on the Stiggy. It does make him pop a little bit more on the shelf, knowing he's injured and healing. You can draw his blood with the blood transfusion pack, the medical briefcase. This is the same accessory that came with Zia in Fallen Kingdom, and it features the same way as that, where you can open up the briefcase, you can see the blood transfusion going on inside, and this does fold into the briefcase. I prefer to store it this way. Mine hasn't broken, Zia's. I just prefer to store it with the blood transfusion kit tucked inside. That way it just looks more like a medical case without the transfusion kit. It's not going in. It's painted differently than Zia's. I will compare the two. It'll be nice to bust out Zia. She's not one that gets a lot of love. I think she's a pretty good figure. There we go. We got it close up. So yeah, medical pack. It doesn't close up as well as the Zeo one does, but you can easily have it come and take the transfusion kit back out. It's always been a weird accessory, but it makes sense for one of these kind of medical pack sets like this. It's fun to play with, and you can really have Dr. Kenji come and, you know, really treat this Stygimoloch. Now Kenji is not my favorite figure in the world. The motorcycle one looks a lot better, and I just think it's because he has the bigger jacket on. I think it adds a better contrast. This does not look bad, don't get me wrong, but he just looks too skinny and not all that appealing for some reason. It looks like Kenji from the show. It looks animated and live action at the same time. Like, he's got the bigger eyes, but you could have him be on a shelf with your other human figures from the films and he wouldn't look too out of place. He's your standard as far as articulation goes. His jeans are actually textured, which is nice. You can visibly feel the texture, so it looks a lot more like a pair of jeans, which is something new Mattel's been implementing. His shoes are painted, which is even better. I love when they do that. His arms are long, like Kenji's arms should be. But his weight, he's a little too skinny in the waist. He needs some more heft to him, which is why I like the thicker jacket version of Kenji. He comes with the same tranq rifle that Ben came with, except it's unpainted. So, the Ben one obviously looks a lot better, but this is in a cheaper set, so that makes sense. Kenji can hold the tranq rifle like so. He can come and he can, 360 no scope. Stygimoloch. It's interesting. Why you gotta whistle down my hallway? Whatever. He looks unique. He can do what he needs to do with the tranquilizer rifle. It'll probably be hard to get him in a pose where he can hold it and aim down the sights, but Kenji with a gun. Kenji with a gun, that's all. That's all you really need to write. It's Kenji with a gun. Could probably get him in some cool poses. I don't want to bust his knee. Yeah, he looks... It's fun. He can hold the briefcase as well. I'll probably pose him where he's got the rifle and the briefcase on my shelf. He might be a little top-heavy with the briefcase, because I know Zia is. No, he stands. So I'll probably pose him somewhat like this on the shelf. Obviously less awkward and without the thing sticking out. But, $15 story pack, he's not bad. I definitely want to compare him to some other figures. I don't know if the motorcycle chase Kenji will be in time for me to compare it to that version, but I will definitely compare it to the Camp Cretaceous version of Kenji, and then we'll do some Stiggy comparisons and all that once I get back to my house. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and rate this set 6.5 out of 10. It's the worst out of the 3. It's fun. It's got Kenji, but the Darius ones beats it out just because it's more scene specific and it's a bit more accurate. I just don't like this skinny Kenji. I like the bulkier jacket one. And the Stygimoloch is a boring inclusion. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the young T-Rex comparison while I'm here. It's the exact same cast. They're sculpted in a different color of plastic, but they have the same connection point, all that. It's the same piece. Yeah, so that's the two different casts compared. So here is a combination of the two Kenjis we've gotten. Here's the new Chaos Theory Kenji next to his Camp Cretaceous original counterpart. Now, I love the original Camp Cretaceous Kenji, and it really sucks that I don't like this new Kenji as much. But hopefully with the motorcycle chase one, I will appreciate the figure a bit better. And then as far as the Styggies go, here's our new Stiggy next to our older Stiggy from earlier this year. And then I put the Pachycephalosaurus up as another dome-headed dinosaur to kind of compare it to. And then here's Kenji next to Zia. They have the medical bag. Kenji's bag has a different logo as Zia's, but they are the same exact accessory, just repainted. And then Kenji's rifle is also the same one that Ben came with, however Ben's looks much better as it got a paint budget, while Kenji's did not. So yeah, that's all I really gotta say. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and hope to see you guys in another video. Take it easy.